Warning, we are a spoilers podcast. At times we are also an offensive podcast. And we are most certainly a verbally explicit podcast. So if you fear for any of your delicate sensibilities, please back up now before you reach the point of no return. Alright, pussies, this is your final warning.
Come on down, and welcome to another podcast by Cinematic Anarchy. Today with us, we have Miss B.
Hey, yo!
And over here, we have Tom.
I'm touching myself tonight.
Oh my god.
And I'm done.
Breaks character instantly. Breaks character instantly.
Just
I'm back.
God damn it.
I'm touching myself right now.
Oh my god. I don't want to hear this from either of you.
Touchy. Okay, I'm sorry. And today we're not going to be talking about movies quite as much as we're going to have a little fun. Speaking about touching ourselves, we're going to be yanking from the Master Debater's deck. Well, it was pulling or yanking. I went with yanking. It seemed more appropriate.
Yeah, yanking was way more appropriate. Yanking was 100%.
Giggity.
Anyway, so
alright.
Basic gist here is we're going to be asking periodic questions, and while we're doing that, we're also going to be shooting the shit. And Miss B and Thomas here are going to ruin movies that they've been watching that I've just been too fucking lazy to pop on. So you'll talk about movies that I have yet to see, and that I basically say, hey, I haven't seen this shit, and you'll be like, well, guess what? Okay.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Now I'm going to have to watch it just to know what you guys are talking about. You know? All right, starting off with the first question, and this seems very appropriate considering that we were just watching excerpts from John Leguizamo's The Pest. Is lying a helpful skill, or is lying evil?
Oh, it's absolutely a helpful skill.
I would say
it's a helpful ass skill.
I mean, you can't even say that it's not a helpful skill if you're in a profession that requires you to be good, because how many priests lie?
All of them.
Exactly.
How many lawyers lie?
Parents lie.
Cops lie.
I mean, everybody lies. They use lying to their advantage. What? You calling me out? Did you call me out? What the heck is that? Whoop. Okay.
That's me screaming, fucking laughing.
You scream a lot, which is fine.
Well, I mean,
I'm just gonna make an entire podcast where I pull the loud laughter that you do, or the screams out, and just a 30-minute podcast of nothing but her screaming.
It's a compilation podcast.
Just no context or anything. We're not going to tell you what made her laugh. You're just going to have to guess.
No. This is a compilation podcast of all Miss Basic bursting laughs.
It's a
just let it go.
Bear with me. It is a compilation competition. So I got a massive collection of really nice Blu-rays here, like collector's item shit. I got a couple Blu-rays that are worth $200 a piece up there. Right? What we do is we do a competition compilation. And people have to go and listen to our podcast and pick out at least 10 episodes and tell us exactly at what point in each of those podcasts that particular laughter came from.
Because our laughs are so similar, it's going to be very fucking difficult, and I love that idea.
So that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling I'll just pull out the laughter and let people listen to our podcast and figure out where it is. And if they figure it out, if you can figure out 10 or more different episodes and exactly the point where they were pulled from, then I'll give them part of my collection.
I'm okay with that.
I'm good. Computation. Kabadaba. This is not a fucking tongue twister. A competition compilation of her laughter.
I can't fucking...
Next card!
It's just going to be a supplemental thing. They don't have to listen to it. But if they want to, they can just listen. Because I will start pulling shit from, like, season 1. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
I'll pull shit from season 1, so people have to listen all the way the fuck back. Right?
I'm okay with this, yeah.
Mind you, I mean, everything's in, like, you know, Region 1 format, so it's going to really... I don't have anything that plays overseas, unfortunately. You guys are all, like, PAL format, aren't you?
I don't know.
You don't know what your format is?
No.
Like, I can't order things from the UK and watch them here without an all-region DVD player.
No?
Yeah. So if I were to... I can't pick up Blu-rays from the UK, things that are originally distributed in the UK, if it's PAL format, because that's the general format for UK
I've never had that issue. But anyway.
Alright.
Let's move on!
20 minutes! Next card!
20... Hey, we were all talking about lying. Yeah. You didn't ruin anything for me.
Chris is lying about this competition.
I can't breathe. Let's move on.
Right, do you think I'm being serious? I'm going to give away half my fucking collection of DVDs to somebody who says, oh my god, she laughed this way in this thing. I mean, it would bring up listenership a little bit for the 10 people that fucking listen to us.
Did it. No, but you'd have to give them something at that point because they actually went through and listened to everything.
I know, right?
Empty boxes. Just empty jewel cases. That's all. He's literally playing with himself now. Look, he's got the tripod on his stomach. Tripod's on his stomach now.
No, I'm lying now. My back's hurting.
Okay.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Next question. You waited in an obscenely long line for the bathroom and finally got in, but the line is still out the door. Do you, A, take your time, or B, hurry up, people are waiting?
I take my fucking sweet-ass time.
Depending on what it is, I'm taking my time. And if that line's going out the door and, like, you're being a dick and banging on the door saying, hurry up, if I'm taking a shit, I'm leaving that shit in there for you to smell when you walk in.
Exactly.
I'm a prick.
No.
I won't even fucking flush.
I'll flush.
That's what I'm saying.
But I will sit there. I'll be the next person in line, and I will open the door and I'll walk in, and just before shutting the door, I will turn around and look back out. You may want to go home. This will take a while. And then I'll go shut the door and I'll lock it. I'll deadbolt it. I'll put things up against the door so they can't get in.
Okay, so I used to work at a Denny's in South Lawrence, and seeing as they're closed forever now, it doesn't really matter if I talk about them.
Okay.
You say that once you're going to get a lawsuit from Denny's.
Honestly,
well, you've talked about Denny's in the past before, so what is this story?
It's probably the same story that I've told before, but somebody stole our fucking bathroom stalls. So our bathrooms, men and women's bathrooms, were 2 toilets and a sink in just a room that you had to lock. And it was so gross. And fucking, we got replacement stalls ordered, and someone stole those too.
Raising a hand. Got a question.
Possible question and answer.
They stole the big metal dividers that are bolted to the wall and floor?
Yes! Either that or they destroyed them inside the restaurant and they ordered new ones. But my manager didn't tell me about that. And fucking...
That's just stubborn.
I mean, did they say that it was stolen? Like somebody stole them?
They definitely ordered new stalls, but they just never got them or someone stole them. Because it said that they were delivered.
Okay, so they were replacing stalls and somebody stole the stalls that... Okay. Yeah. So the new stalls that were getting delivered
for like a year.
Somebody found some.
It was so fucking gross, dude.
Whoever stole them stole.
Come on, I mean, not for nothing. I'd do that. I would steal bathroom stalls to make really nice indoor cubicles for my home for working.
Not indoor cubicles.
I mean, yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, yeah.
We had a lot of homeless kids sleeping in the woods across the street.
You think they're going to use those to, like, prop up a tent?
Absolutely.
Like,
are you kidding me? Those are hella useful for fucking shelter.
Those are some creative fucking kids to use bathroom stalls as shelter. I give it to them. Let them have it.
Adults.
You just said kids, though.
They earn them
homeless
things.
Kids,
if they were willing enough to take them...
I refer to everyone homeless as a homeless kid.
Okay.
No, but the thing is, if they were willing enough to take bathroom stalls to turn them into shelter, they earn them fucking bathroom stalls.
Let them have it. Yeah, let them have it. The restaurant could afford to get more stalls.
Apparently not, because fucking... It was like that for over a year.
Like, was this your own personal bathroom, or was this, like, the one for the public?
This was the fucking restaurant bathroom.
I mean, I can't get behind that. Who wants to sit down and shit publicly with people? I will go home at that point.
That's the thing. There were 2 toilets. I don't mind. There were 2 toilets and a sink in the bathroom. The 2 toilets were supposed to be separated by stalls. someone
Right.
stole the replacement stalls.
I mean, what I would probably do at that point
So
if I
it
were
was
the
just
business
two toilets
owner.
and a sink for over a year.
I mean, if I
And
were.
then it got to the point where, like, sorry to keep
Go ahead.
cutting you off, but, like, it got to the point where, like, the fucking kitchen ceiling was leaking onto the stove, and the fucking
That's just gross.
soda machine exploded on me in the middle of the night one night, and I had no fucking idea what to do. I was just there for a month at that point.
Okay, that's fair.
And it just started
Yeah, no,
spraying fucking shit everywhere. And I panicked. I tried calling my manager, who wasn't in the fucking restaurant that night.
You had management slumlords is
I
what
was
you
working
had.
graveyard shift. Like, I tried calling my manager several times. She didn't pick up. And I didn't know what the fuck to do. And the fucking kitchen was flooding. And people were getting mad that they didn't have their drinks. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Do you see what's happening to me right now? I don't know what to do. I just started working here.
If I were the management, I mean, if they were trying to go the cheap route, I would have done the smart thing and made the women's restroom a single stall. So you don't have stall dividers or anything, so just switch the locks on the door, so anybody that needed to go in, just click the lock shut,
Honestly.
Be done with it. They could have done that, and that would have, been able to explain away.
Denny's is a cheap
There's a reason
place.
why Denny's doesn't exist anymore, really, outside of a handful of the nostalgic, like, bullet diner places.
Exactly.
There's...
I wanna
Because
try
Denny's
Denny's.
has been shit for a long fucking time, and like when I applied to work there, I told them, or I told my manager that, like, oh, my family used to come here all the time. My family used to love coming here. Like, this is one of our favorite breakfast places. And I should have taken it as a red flag when she said, really?
Let me just give you an idea. The last time I was in a Denny's, they were still allowed to ask you at the door, smoking or non-smoking.
Oh my god.
That's how long it's been since I've personally been in a Denny's.
Oh my god.
I want to try Denny's.
So-
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Denny's,
I promise you, no, you don't.
think of the worst breakfast food restaurant that you've ever been to with the most bland tasting wet food, and Denny's will still make worse food.
Facts.
No, they can't cook worse than my mum. Anyway, next card.
Next card.
They have everybody else's mom, I guess, I guarantee you. Okay, speaking of mothers, should you have to take a competency test before having a child?
Absolutely.
Yes, God, yes.
Absolutely.
God, if my
support
parents
this.
took a competence that one of them tests, I would be living my best life because I wouldn't be here.
I think you should be licensed to be able to take care of a child like you're licensed to drive a car or to carry a gun. You have to go through some sort of... Yeah, I'm sorry, you can't fuck right now. You're going to need to wait 3 weeks for that to come back for your psychological testing.
Isn't that how it works in China? Like, don't they literally
I
have
don't
like,
fucking
laws
know.
you're, like, in China, you're limited to how many kids you can have. Like, legitimately, like, the government
I think they
has
said like
stated
2.
you can only have so many kids.
I think it's like 2.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. And
I
then
think
it's
you're
like
allowed 2 boys and a girl.
then there's a mandatory cutoff, and that's not a pun. That's
Yeah.
they're just like, nope, we're done. You guys don't do that anymore.
It's because of the high population.
Right.
Oh,
Well-
both my hips just popped.
Everything's popping on you today. I've heard feet, I've heard knees, I've heard hips. You're like human pop rap.
She just punches herself in the face. Watch, my neck will do it too.
Well, she's doing self-chiropractic maneuvers
Honestly,
over here.
right?
Chiropractic. What is wrong with my mouth and tongue
I
today?
have no idea. I'm the one that's done.
I feel like Mushmouth from the Cosby Show.
Did your tongue get stung by a
Look,
bee?
I'm not even going to go into any no Cosby comedy today.
No.
None.
No.
None. Okay, now both of you ruin a movie for me. Ruin a movie for me. Come on.
Now I'm put
On the spot. You were supposed to think of one while we were doing this.
I know.
Smile. Ruin that for me. Ruin Smile for me.
It's not.
Oh,
as
Smile's
great
an
as
amazing film.
Duh.
Oh, okay, wait.
No.
Great.
No. It is amazing. It is amazing.
It's a
in
good
the sense
story,
of
but it's not as great as people
scary.
hyped
It's
it
not,
up to be.
It's not scary.
No.
It's not scary in the slightest.
Is it
However-
Blumhouse again?
No.
No, it's not.
It's kind of. I mean, it
think
might
so,
terrify you from blowjobs for a while because that mouth is fucking creepy. So
It's got a good story.
They already scare me.
It's got a really good fucking story, but it's not as scary as everyone made it out to be.
No, God, no. God, he's more funny.
I wouldn't so much say it's funny. I would just say it's just not as terrifying as everyone hyped it up to be. And I really loved. Hang on, shut your fucking mouth.
Oh, jeez, okay.
It honestly, I really fucking. Oh my god, he put something on his face. What is that? You know what? Keep it on your mouth.
It's
I don't
a
want to know
tripod.
yet.
It's an oral strap-on.
Oh my god!
You can see the little screw-in hole right there. It just doesn't have the fixture on it yet.
Anywho, I really liked the promotions that they did, like having people sit in the middle of a stadium during football games or baseball games and fucking like have that creepy fucking smile whenever the camera like panned over the audience.
See, this is where not watching the trailers is gonna...
See, that's the thing. It wasn't part of any trailers.
Okay.
I will say
it was just
though,
promotion for the film.
They would have
random fucking actors go to baseball games or football games or whatever games, sports games in general, and have like 30 or 40 people fucking standing in the crowds with that fucking creepy smile every time the camera panned over their section.
So what, did they pay like the cameraman to do that? Like,
no, they just paid the actors to stand there.
Okay.
The cameraman probably did it because the cameraman was probably freaked the fuck out.
What the fuck are they doing, man?
Right?
Yeah,
exactly.
But
who gave them the Joker juice?
Horror aspect, I would have to say
they're standing there with that fucking
Smiley by Shane Dawson was scarier than fucking Smile. Okay.
Okay.
I thought the Shane Dawson fucking Smiley movie was horse shit, but that was scarier than fucking Smile.
Okay.
That at least had some decent jump scares in it.
All right. I mean, you didn't really ruin the movie for me, so I just told me some people say it's great, some people say it's bad.
It's got I think Harold from Harold and Kumar in it as well.
Oh, okay. Harold from...
Which is weird to see him play a serious role.
I'm looking at the cast here. It's actually a pretty decent cast. I mean...
Or is it Kumar?
Jesse T. Usher is in it. Kyle Gallner, I recognize from a couple of things. I think I know Caitlin Stacey, but...
It was just weird, because like I said, to see him in a relatively serious role after doing stuff like Harold and Kumar was just wrong.
I think I'm going to have to... we're going to take a quick break for sponsor... basically, our sponsor to talk for themselves. When we get back, you guys got to work on the idea of ruining the movie for me, because you didn't tell me anything about the movie. You just gave what we would call a non-spoilers review of the movie. So that
a lot of people die in it.
We'll be back, and if you don't spoil the next one like 5-month-old milk for me, I'm gonna be.
This chick fucking like loses her cat, and she fucking like she thinks the cat ran away, and it turns up in her fucking niece's birthday present or her nephew's birthday present.
Yeah.
Is it dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. See, there you go. You ruined the surprise for me. There.
No.
She doesn't know that she killed it.
But I do now. That's the important part.
But here's the
there you
premise
go. Spoiler.
The premise of the whole film. Now, Chris, the premise of the whole film is this as well. If you watch the person possessed by the demon that makes you like kill yourself, like if you witness it kill itself, it then possesses you. That's the only way it can pass on. So, like, if Miss B was possessed by it and you were standing in front of her and she just slit her own throat, then you would be possessed.
That feels like what is it? It Follows.
Yep.
It feels a lot. Sounds a lot like that.
Except you don't have to have sex to pass it on.
There's a couple of things that like you pass it on to the next person. Yeah. There's a couple of movies that kind of have that
trauma. But there's a way to get it to possess somebody else. You have to kill somebody in witness of somebody else.
Yeah.
So like there was a guy who got it, and he's now locked up in prison because he killed somebody to get it off him, and it did possess somebody. And then the doctor who was possessed, she goes to this dude, and he's like, "Get the fuck away from me! You are not giving it me back," because it's that terrifying for him. Like, I mean, the movie's not scary, but the demon itself with the shit it does,
it's not terrible.
Fucking creepy.
I'm
It is
interested.
fucking creepy.
We should do it for a review.
Okay. I think we did some of the review right here.
A little bit.
Yeah,
A little
we
bit.
basically just reviewed the film, let's be honest.
That one and Malignant.
Lullaby. And Lullaby.
Barbarian.
And Lullaby.
Malignant, Lullaby, Barbarian.
We should do them all in one weekend.
All right, let's do it.
Smile,
Well,
Malignant, Lullaby, Barbarian. Just a traumatizing weekend worth of movies. Sounds
Sounds good.
really good.
And then Violent Night just to round it all off.
We have to kind of break it up though. We do a lot of horror movies, so we have to kind of throw some other things in there. Some sci-fi. Horror is fucking fantastic. And you can find
The horrors are the only good movies.
We want to do one called Death Spa.
Psychological thriller. Thank you very much, sir.
Psychological thriller. Psychological
Why
thriller.
don't we just review porn at this rate? You want to add diversity, you might as well do that.
I'm all set with that.
I'm
I don't want to review porn.
I'm kidding.
I've already gotten pretty close to that once, and I'm not going to do it again.
Yep, nope, it's forbidden.
Yeah, I'm not going to mention that.
Nope, never
What
again.
did you review?
Nothing.
What did you
Okay,
review?
we're going on break.
Next day?
Pitter patter, let's get at her.
This is Two Chicks Talking Flicks, where we review movies. We try to dig deeper and go more in depth.
And profound for me.
Yeah, for me, I'm just like, what? We even bring up relevant topics.
I remember from Punky Brewster that you don't go inside the fridge.
And we're here to have those tough conversations.
And she was wearing a white dress, which
was yellow.
Huh?
It was yellow. So if this sounds like the podcast for you, please enjoy. New episodes every Tuesday.
Pitter patter, let's get at her. All right, fucking moving on to the next questions. Welcome back from the fucking sponsor. Why are you spread eagle on the fucking bed, Thomas?
He was doing dick yoga earlier too. It was very distracting.
It's excruciatingly
I'm
distracting.
preparing myself.
Look, if you had like a wardrobe malfunction in the middle of that, this podcast would be over right now.
Honestly.
These are very stretchy pants. It's
Let's
fine.
hope.
Anyway, next question.
Don't need to see your meat and two veg. Anyway,
All right.
we'll start here. Which is worse, people popping their gum or people loudly chewing their food?
Loudly chewing their food.
Oh my god, definitely. Definitely. I can deal with gum popping.
Yep.
Is he chewing gum right now?
Yep.
He's definitely chewing gum right now.
He's chewing gum right now.
He's trying to pop his gum as we speak.
I've been chewing gum this entire time.
I wasn't noticing the oral mastication till
notice
just
either.
now. Just didn't notice.
Because you have to know shit.
The second we talk about gum, and it's like, wait, hold on, he's chewing one. Okay. So
No, yeah, food.
It's definitely
I
food.
agree.
We are all in agreement.
I have nearly bust people in the mouth for fucking chewing with the mouth open.
worst thing ever is when you're sitting in a restaurant and you're paying for that food, and there's somebody sitting directly behind you, and all you can hear is.
Ugh, I hate it.
It's like, who brought the horse into the restaurant? Put your teeth back in and chew with your mouth closed. Because all I can hear is gum.
Horses like that. Horses have more manners than that.
I don't know. I mean, I've heard horses, but there's more of a dry slop. Have you heard a horse bite into a fucking, like, apple? It is just a dry kind of slop. You just hear the flaps of their lips just... Blah, blah, blah. It's like skin flapping against skin, like this.
Yeah.
Not the... that people make when they're fucking chewing. I can deal with the horse sound. I can't deal with humans chewing with their mouth open.
It's fucking nails on a chalkboard.
It's like, I will chloroform you and put the rag in your mouth and drag you off to the bathroom just so I don't have to listen to you.
Ha!
I'm telling you.
All right, next question.
Next question. That only took us 2 minutes.
I
That was
know.
pretty quick. You really want to speed through this, don't you?
My eyes are getting heavy.
Miss B might be in a rush to beat the sleep clock.
Yep.
I'm telling you. Okay.
I don't think she will, but she can try.
Well,
try.
we're gonna do this.
Man, I had to delay one podcast recording for almost an hour because she was zonked on my chair. Just zonked.
I took a nap for a good 2 hours.
She didn't take a full nap though because she was still responding to things that we were talking about in the room.
She's like, huh?
She was having like a half nap. Ow, my leg. Okay.
I was half
Next
drunk,
question.
mostly stoned.
Next question.
Next question. Which death would suck more? Drowning or burning alive?
Dracula would suck more.
Burning alive.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
No, because drowning, okay, yeah, you're fucking scared because you're gasping for air. But Like, you're feeling your shit melts off.
I mean,
Exactly.
I feel like burning alive would be drawn out longer than drowning. Suffocating would end quicker than from liquid inhalation.
Exactly.
Like, you'd black out eventually, and then that's it, gone. Like, the initial panic, you'd have fucked yourself over just from the panic.
Right,
And
letting
then
all the
that's
air
it,
out.
right.
Ah! Idiots that scream underwater like they can do anything about it.
You killed yourself faster. So burning alive is 10 times worse.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Absolutely.
Sure, okay. Ruin a movie for me.
Ruin a movie.
Putting you on the spot again.
God damn it! I'm not thinking about these things. I'm thinking
Miss
about
B!
the game.
Miss B, cover your ears.
Uh-oh.
Miss B, cover your ears.
Cover your ears.
Winnie the Pooh is a fucking funny-ass horror film, okay? There is a scene where he picks a girl up after she's killed Piglet and he stabs her through the neck, through her mouth, and fucking pins her straight to the fucking beam. He literally just... And he takes it on like a champ. Like, Winnie the Pooh's a fucking tank in that movie.
Okay, so Winnie the Pooh is like the three... what is it?
He's a unit. He's like the Hulk. He's a unit.
He's basically
he's doing
Disney's
it for
version
fun.
of Jason.
Yeah, but he's doing it for fun. There's no other reason. He's killing for fun.
So I hear that like everybody's represented in that movie with the exception of Eeyore. Eeyore is not represented in the movie. At this point, Eeyore is dead.
Oh, no. He is represented in the movie by his tail. Because Winnie the Pooh used it to whip Christopher Robin in the back.
Oh. Interesting. This is, yeah. I don't even know what to say about that. I have another movie on my list that I have to watch because the Banana Splits movie.
This big. Okay.
Spoiler over. Spoiler over. He just ruined something for me. We're done. Okay. Spoiler over.
Oh, ow. I kind of just pushed my AirPod
Miss
into my
B,
ear.
you can't listen to this podcast.
Oh, ow.
Well, she can once we've gotten to that point.
All I heard was something about Winnie's a Beast and something about Jason Voorhees.
Right, I was basically commenting what he was saying.
This is Chris. The game is to spoil a film for you, not her. Okay?
Oh, come on.
Shut up.
All right, so I'm not allowed to spoil it for anyone else then, I see. I see how this fucking shit is.
It's
Fine.
a one-way street.
Fine, one-way. Why is everybody one-way streeting me? No. We do shit to you. You don't get nothing in return. You stay right where you are. Shut your fucking hole. Okay.
Because this is Boston, asshole.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Get fucked, yeah. All right. Next
Where's
question.
my coffee?
You borrowed money from a friend, but your friend hasn't asked for the money back and seems to have forgotten all about it. Do you A, pay him back, or B, never bring it up?
Pay him back when you remember
Wait. Okay. There needs to be context to that question because it depends on how well you know the friend. Because if the friend's like a really, really good friend, then yeah, okay, cool. I'm paying it back even if you haven't brought it up. But if this friend's like one of them friends that disappears every so often and is just a dick, but it's like, yeah, there's the money as long as you pay me back, and they forget about it, bitch, you ain't getting that back. I'll ask again and see if you give me more.
I mean, I would wait and wait, but I will eventually pay it back. Doesn't matter who it is, but I pay it back in such a way that they don't realize, like, you don't know what I'm paying you back for. You know, I remember all this time ago you gave me this money, blah, 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 blah. Take them out to dinner or something, or go do something nice for them. And then say, you know, you helped me out when I needed help, and I know you don't even remember this fucking shit, but I remember it. Here's the money back.
For me, it's more so object permanence for me. If I see the fucking, like, payment in my messages, I'll remember to pay them back. But if I do forget and they remind me, then I will absolutely pay them back. But if I fucking, like, if they forget and I see the fucking payment from them in my thing and I never paid them back, I feel
guilt.
A guilt and obligation to fucking, like, send that money back whether or not they remember.
So basically what
I don't want to be a dick about it.
No, that's what I'm saying. What I've just gathered from this is used to really nice, genuine people, and I'm just an arsehole.
Now ask me how many people I haven't paid back.
Honestly, I wouldn't know because I don't fucking remember, and my brain is not doing brain things the right way.
just to put this into perspective, because I'm fairly certain Omar doesn't listen to the podcast, but we cashed out our podcast funds, and I gave $50 to Miss B,
Yes, he
and
did.
I still have a card laying around here somewhere with his $50 in it.
Oh my goodness.
If he
I'll
had
take
come
his
by,
$50.
if he had come by any of the times,
I could use it right now. I'm sorry. I could actually use it right now because some bills come out in a few days that I can fucking use that money for. I'll take his $50.
you get paid more than us. Shut it.
Fuck you! I don't get paid till next week, okay?
Hey man, I had to
Neither
listen.
do I.
I had to listen to you brag for the better part of 30 minutes about how much more you make than us. So you can there.
I'm on the podcast. He's not, so I'll take his money. I'll take his cut.
I got 2 sets of cheeks. One set
'Cause you
furry,
were
one set
promising.
not, and you can kiss
You
them
were
both.
Promising. No. You were promising to give me a cut of it when I was last on it permanently. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll take that cut now.
Right?
I'll take
Well,
that
right
cut
now it's a cut of 0 because we don't have a. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
I'll just take his cut. It's
0
$50.
cut.
Anyway,
I got $14. You want a cut of that? We can cut that 3 ways. 3 ways, $14. You can get like
I can
I
give
can't
Tom
count.
my cut.
Sure.
No.
sure.
I'd pull out that fine. I don't even have enough money for chicken nuggets.
It's like $4.33, right?
That's okay with me.
No.
All right, next question. Aliens from outer space
Yeah.
are either here, living among us, or definitely not real.
They
100% they're living among us. Have you seen Chris?
I wouldn't base alien culture off of me, of all people.
Honestly.
You've been around for the last, 200 years. Come on, if that ain't alien, then I don't know what is.
Okay,
making me sound like
I'm
the-
sorry. Aren't you like 30-something? 38?
30.
34?
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. 46.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much. This is like my new best friend right here. 8 years old. 36. Jeez.
I said 38 at first,
Look, hey, that's fine. That's fine. That's still
a
almost
little
10 years
closer.
off.
but I got you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. You're
Honestly, my eyes don't know age for shit.
now I know you got to go home soon because
Yeah,
you're
likely.
36 years old. You've got beer goggles on right now. Just
It's called rum
Yeah,
goggles.
I love it.
whatever, rum goggles, beer goggles. You got them on. Just,
Oh,
all right.
goodness.
But aliens are definitely among us. I mean,
Look at me.
look at you. You
Look
an
Yeah.
at
alien?
Donald Trump. Look
Ew,
at Donald
no,
Trump.
we
I
are
feel
not
like-
going to give him that kind of validation.
I feel like they're sleeper agents. They're collecting information, but they don't know they are. You know? Like, they don't know that they're aliens, like the Skrull, that sometimes they don't know they're Skrull until, from the Marvel movies.
True.
They don't know they're Skrull until they've been outed. You know? So a sleeper
very,
agent,
very
like the
true.
Manchurian Candidate, you know? All right. Anything else you want to ruin before we head off for the day?
I think I should drink some fucking water because I'm a thirsty bitch.
Well, if you're thirsty, stay away from the spicy water. Get real water.
Hydrate.
I've got a whole case.
Of spicy water?
Regular water.
Oh, okay. You're waiting for your spicy water, though.
Oh, no, I'm good on spicy water. I'm
I
going to
thought-
go
Oh,
home
my
and drink a
God.
whole shit ton of
Oh,
regular
I
water.
thought you were waiting on your brother.
Oh, no, he's already taken his water bottle. He gave his friend a water bottle for my bottle. And the rest of that I'm going to save for tomorrow or, later this week. And I'm going to drink a whole shit ton of fucking water and keep playing the quarry.
Are you good there?
Yeah, I think I'm going to say this now for the podcast. Hopefully, anyone who's listening can interact with it. Who thinks we should review Beer Fest? at
Beer
some
Fest.
point?
Beer Fest?
Beer Fest.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that in so long!
Beer Fest.
Let's do it.
I mean, I love the Broken Lizard Crew. I like the Super Trooper movies, and
Let's do it.
I wasn't
Doing it.
really about
It's
Club
happening.
Dread or the Slammin' Salmon, but I liked Beer Fest.
Pitter patter, let's
So let's do.
It's amazing.
It's happening.
You know there was supposed to be a sequel to that called High Fest,
High Fest.
but they didn't make it. No, because if you watch the end credits of Beer Fest, they what's his fucking name now? The country singer who smokes more weed than Snoop Dogg.
Oh, Willie Nelson.
Yeah, they meet him in the back alley of some place in Amsterdam, and he takes him to the High Fest where basically it's just them getting high the entire time.
I think it's probably just about the fact that they didn't have enough funding at the time. I think they kind of fell off after that movie.
Likely.
Like when they did,
which is a shame because it was great.
They did Club Dread, which made nothing. Please don't play with the. Can you give it 5 seconds, man? Jesus Christ. Okay,
Drink some fucking water, you thirsty bitches. Have a good night.
Fine.